Forza have scammed me. Or maybe it was Lego. What's going on, fellas? My name is Sid, and welcome back to the Sid Plus channel, where I spent $130 is the American value of these two sets, when in reality I actually spent like £120, which is actually way more than $130. But why did I buy these two Lego sets that have scammed me in Forza Horizon 6? Only because they have this little marker right there. Get a livery in Forza Horizon 6. But both of them have that, by the way. See, a very long time ago, because Lego announced it a very long time ago, we knew we were gonna get a Ferrari 488 Pista and a Dodge Viper ACR, that being this puppy right here and this car right here. The plan was we get them in this sort of budget scale that Lego has. You know, the Lego Technic cars, the Chiron, that giant one, that giant Porsche as well. There's a bunch of really iconic big Lego Technic cars, but if you are a kid going to the Lego store with your parents, this puppy's only about £60 compared to the many hundreds that the other Lego Technics are. So this is the budget option that the Ferrari 488 Pista and Dodge came in. And look, I don't mind some Legos. I've got a whole channel just for Legos, but those are mostly Lego Speed Champions. I'm less excited by Lego Technic cars. But still, I planned to get those two cars because they were going to have a Forza Horizon livery collaboration. This was public information about August, I want to say. No, sorry. This was public information like a month before launch of Forza Horizon 6. So the day is August 1st. It's 2 days ago from today, and I make my way to the Lego store to get the brand new releases, as I do whenever brand new releases come out. I'm first in line. I get through the door. I pick up the brand new Jaguar Land Rover set and the brand new BMW M3 set because those just dropped, and I actually quite like Lego Speed Champions. But then I also go, oh right, the Forza Horizon 6 collab that was staring me right in the face right above these sets. So I picked those up too. I even mentioned to some of the people in line, as I was first in line, that one of the main things I was here for to get was, I mean, a lot of people were getting the new Lego Pokemon stuff, but I was there to get this thing. The brand new Forza Horizon 6 collab Lego Technic cars. And see, the Lego Speed Champions I got were about £80, 25, about like £60. How many dollars is £60? About 80 USD, right? Probably another thing that we pay a lot more for than you guys do, but that's neither here nor there. I buy those two sets. These two Lego Technic sets added £120 to that total. But I think, okay, it's okay. I'll get this Sid Plus video out, and I'll make a video on those cars, and I'll talk about how this is crazy, because it's technically the biggest, like, it's the highest costing single DLC in Forza, right? That's crazy, right? And what actually was this DLC? Well, if you go down here, you see all the general jargon that they add to these Lego Technic cars, just any set that they have. But down here we have unlock livery in Forza Horizon 6. Now, pay attention to that wording. Unlock a livery in Forza Horizon 6. Unlock a special Lego Technic livery in the Forza Horizon 6 video game. A copy of the game is required to redeem the code. Terms and conditions apply. Straight away, what this reminded me of was the Toyota Fanta Sports 800 and other stuff like the Peel P50 Trolley Edition. But the thing about those two cars is those are separate cars in-game. You know that they're unique because they're the Trolley Edition. If you load into a race, it says Trolley Edition, Fanta Edition. So you know it's a different car, and it made those cars a lot more unique, which is why already I was kind of worried when it sounded like the Ferrari and the Dodge were actually just going to be a livery on the car. I was like, that can't be the case. How? That's so little. Why would they do so little? If this was something like the Ferrari 488 Pista Lego Technic Edition, even if it wasn't made out of Lego Technic bricks like the Lego DLC in Forza Horizon 4, I still would have taken it being a unique version of the car. But that wasn't the case. It's actually just a livery. We found that out through the worst way possible. Because it turns out that if I open those boxes, I might find a code in there. There may be a code that I put into Forza Horizon that gets me the Ferrari 488 Pista and the Dodge Viper ACR something something, and then they have those Lego liveries on them. And that might be good if you bought the game today, or tomorrow, or in a week, or in a month, or in a year, or in 5 years. And those Lego sets are worth way more money than they are right now, because you would need one sealed that's never been opened, so the code's never been redeemed. So that it would be great for that. In that situation, you've got a car that you've got a livery that you couldn't have gotten beforehand. Here's the issue. They didn't do that. They didn't make it just the redeem code, which said unlock, which would make you think that buying the Lego set is the way to unlock it, which it might be, but it's not the only way to unlock it. Because when you logged on August 1st, you may have done none of what I just described. Instead, you probably just went on the game, went to my notifications, or wherever it is, message center, there you go, and went down and saw gifted car. Bricks and pixels unite. Here is your special edition Dodge Viper ACR GTSR livery for the Dodge, celebrating partnership with Lego Technic. That's, yep, that's great. Yeah, fun fact, I haven't opened my, here's the one for the Ferrari. Yeah, I haven't opened my Lego sets yet. Every single person got those cars. Oh, and a Lamborghini Urus. And a McLaren. Okay, well, whoa, they're giving us a lot of cars. Wait, what? See, Forza Horizon 6 is, it peaked. It peaked. The game is currently on, like, way less than its highest concurrence. I think like 10%. And that's not to be like, boo, Forza's dying. That's to be like, that's just what happens. The game peaked. It was mega mainstream. So obviously it's going to die down. And we're going to get the more dedicated players now. And the people who come back now are going to be the ones who actually really want to play the game. So it's not like a bad bottom out that we've had here for Forza Horizon. But what I'm trying to explain is that the most players that would probably ever play Forza Horizon 6 have played it on launch with Game Pass when it was one of the most viral things ever, especially through that Bowie knife meme and all those streamers playing it. That's already happened. All of those people were given the Lego Technic cars for free. Meaning at some point, there was an issue that was not communicated by Lego nor Forza that you don't have to buy those sets. And look, I'm not too fussed about that. You could be like, CJ, just salty you bought the sets. I've got the receipt. I'm gonna go return the sets because I only really like Speed Champions. But I gotta admit, I have a big issue with the fact that these two cars were not advertised as only needing nothing. The game. You don't need the sets. The website says unlock the sets. Let's take a look at the liveries. And look, maybe you unlock them if, again, you buy the game tomorrow. So you missed out on being gifted them. So you can't get them like that. Obviously, then technically you're unlocking the livery, mind you. Not the car, the livery. Which really, to be fair, I actually have no reason to really desire this because it is just a livery, but it's more the principle that I spent £120. No, I like the concept for the livery. If you're not going to do like a full Lego Technic car in the game because it's too soon for any of that kind of nonsense yet. I mean, they still do Hot Wheels. It would technically be the same thing. Neither here nor there. But I like this concept for a livery, you know? It's a livery that, like, from every angle that you would look at the car, from side on, from the top, from the back, it's what the Lego version of that car looks like, right? This is all, the pieces are all where they would be, the piece holes are where they would be, the connections are like they would be. This is one of those, like, small pins connecting that there. The headlight's not where it would be because the Lego sets headlights are a bit weird, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to review those sets anymore because I don't need them, but if I did, I would say that. This is a cool concept for a livery, and it would have been for a exclusive edition car as well, but instead it's just the base model car but with the livery on it. So there's not really a reason for me to really want these cars, but my gosh. And let's see, if I go into designs and paints, find new design, can I do anything? Can I put, oh, wait, it's loading. Yup, let it load. Yeah, I can just put any livery on this car. Any other livery. In fact, I wonder. Let's see. Lego. Okay, there we go. Okay, no one's actually made a spoof version of the liveries yet. Probably because a lot of people don't even realize that these liveries are anything because everyone got given them for free. Where is it? There it is. Let's also check out the Dodge Viper version. I do like the concept. I gotta admit, I do really like the concept. It's cool to see, you know, it's the real car. The livery's a bit of an odd choice to go with, but again, it does make it feel like it's the car, you know, it's put together with Legos kind of technically, but technically. Think about it. don't think about it, actually. But I just can't believe this was how they went about this. I can't believe that Lego didn't make... Oh, no one. I can't believe that no one made it clear that you did not get the liveries only from buying the sets. You had to actually... I can't believe it wasn't made clear that everyone was gonna get these cars. It says unlock it on the Lego set. What it doesn't say is unlock it if you buy the game tomorrow, but like if you already have the game, they're there for you. You don't need to. You don't even need to buy the set. On top of that, them not even, and that's after the fact, because even before that, I still don't like that they're not unique at all. They're just the base model with a livery that you can put on, that someone could make themselves and then publish, and all of a sudden you've got a fake version. We didn't have to do anything. You didn't even have to be there to get the gifted car. There's not a part of me that's like, this is the worst thing that Forza's ever done, or there's not a part of me that's like actually like viscerally upset about this. Despite this video and my tone in this video, I'm not like I'm not too angry at this. Every bit of emotion you're hearing from my voice is motivated entirely from just confusion. Why this being the way they go about this? Why is this how they do this? And there's a world in which we just won't find out, because at the end of this month, we find out what the next collaboration they're doing is, and we move on. Maybe the collaboration is Lego Technic, and we get a bunch of Lego Technic cars that I would actually be happy to see. We get a bunch of actual, like, Lego Technic editions, and sure, again, I'd prefer Speed Champions, but, like, whatever. Some people are saying Minecraft? That would be wild. I can't even imagine that. And some people are saying Hot Wheels again, but God forbid. I hope it isn't Hot Wheels again. But maybe that's why. Maybe they're celebrating this partnership because they're going to partner with them in a little bit and reveal that soon. I guess we'll find out when we find out, but one time we won't find out is right now. So, what do you think about this whole debacle? I imagine for you, you didn't even know about this, that it was coming up, and you didn't even buy the sets, and now you have the cars. So for you, I mean, yeah, technically it's just a net positive. You got 2 new cars in your catalog. For me, it's gonna be that as well. I'm gonna go return those sets, and it's the exact same thing for me. Are you as confused as I am? Did you buy the sets? Did you, oh my gosh, did you open the sets thinking that that was the only way to get them, and then can't return them anymore? I hope not. Oh, I really hope not. But let me know what your situation was. That's gonna be better for me. Thank you so much for watching. In a bit.